Panthers of Peterborough were established in 1970. They race in the East of England Showgrounds, and that's in Peterborough. It's north of London, and it's a little east. The Panthers raced from 1970 to 1995. That's 25 years they raced in Division 2, and also they raced in the National League. Their best finish in Division 2 was in 1992. That's when they won the league title that year, and also they won the League Knockout Cup. 1995, the Panthers, they went ahead and they left the second division in the National League, and they moved up to the Premier League. 1999, they were the United Kingdom champions by bringing in new riders such as Jason Crump, Ryan Sullivan, and Craig Watson. They beat the Pool Pirates by 1 point to win the league championship and the cup that year. 2001, the Panthers, they struck success again. They won the League Knockout Cup. 2006, the Panthers, they struck gold again. They won the Elite League Championship. They won a big championship with the Elite League with Hans Andersen, Jasper Jennings, Nelson Kristen and Iverson, and they had Ryan Sullivan. 2010, the Panthers and the Coventry Bees, they had a problem. There was a big problem with the board. And in 2011, the Panthers, they got disqualified. They got kicked out of the league for not declaring their intent to race. So the Panthers were no longer in the Elite League. They didn't declare their intent to compete. They got disqualified. You know, these board rules are very strict. You know, Speedway is very difficult these days, and the board should not be doing this to the Speedway teams, making these teams suffer, making them to go out of business, making them drop divisions. It's very sad what the power of these board members, they doing to the Speedway teams. It's just not right. (2014 to 2018), the Panthers, they had to drop down to Division 2 once again. They went from the Elite League to Division 2. It's just not right. But in 2017, they won the League Knockout Cup Championship in Division 2. With all that trouble with the Elite League, in 2019, the Panthers, they went ahead and they joined the SGB Premiership League. That was an elite league, and they were able to compete at a higher level. In 2021, the Panthers won their third in their last championship. They beat Bellevue Aces, and they beat them at the league final. They won their third and final championship in 2021. With a heavy heart and sad news, in 2023, the Panthers, they raced their last meet there at the East of England track. And the landowner, they went ahead and didn't renew the lease. They're selling the land for redevelopment. They want to go ahead and they want to build some buildings, some malls, some houses. They're kicking the Speedway out, and it's gone now forever. It seems like more and more Speedway tracks in the United Kingdom are being closed down. The land is being sold for redevelopment. As the land becomes more and more valuable, the owners of the land, they want to sell. They're not making the profit as for renting to the Speedway. So they're selling these lots, all these different Speedway tracks that have closed. They're selling that land and they're redeveloping. They started off many years ago doing that. Southampton Saints, they went ahead and they sold that track, that big track they had back in the 60s. and they went ahead and built a big shopping mall. I was there at that shopping mall in Southampton. It's really sad how Speedway just keeps dwindling down. The racetracks become fewer and fewer. You have all these riders that want to race, and there's fewer and fewer tracks to race on. You know, the promoters, they want to go ahead and they want to find new venues, but they can't. That's the problem. All these different particular racetracks in all these different cities, they want to have new venues, but there's no land, there's no tracks, there's no stadiums available for the Speedway. Where does that lead the promoters, the riders, and the spectators who want to watch Speedway? It leaves them nowhere. And it's really sad that we have a record number of tracks closing in Britain and we cannot find new venues to race. Remember back in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s when Speedway was just big in England? Thousands and thousands of people went to the races. That was before the internet and before TV really kicked in. And the people had nowhere to go. They had no entertainment. So they went to the Speedway races by the thousands, by the tens of thousands. However, nowadays there's such competition as other sport venues. There's the internet, there's TV, there's other activities that draw away from the Speedway. We as Speedway riders, as fans, we want to see the sport of Speedway grow. And we hope and pray that other venues can come in existence and create new Speedway teams like before. But it's a very difficult task as this day and age, everything's so expensive. But we appreciate you for hanging out with us today with the Panthers. We hope they come back again, and we pray for them, and we pray for their fans, that their followers, that they might be able to have another team up there. And we appreciate you for hanging out with us on the channel. Please subscribe, like this show if you liked it. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to show some Panther riders. We appreciate you. We're going to see you next time. Let's check out some of these stars of the Panthers.